Well, I spent the equivalent of a millennial workday in
Right.
the Des Moines airport.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
need
nice
that
one.
kind of slander here, okay?
Nice one.
Hey,
Yeah, that's way more than millennials working.
Fiddle fucking around. Fiddle fucking around. That's all we're up to. Fiddle fucking around.
Welcome to Cue the Mic. I'm Darren Worth.
And I'm the ravishing Randy Twyford this morning. Thank you very much.
I'm Emma Derflinger, and this is episode 152.
How do we do, Emma? Did we make it through
did I fuck
the
it up?
episode? Did Randy fuck it up?
I mean, he did a little bit, but not anything more than normal, so it's fine.
Hey,
Okay.
quiet on the set.
Darren,
this is the problem.
I thought you.
This
Darren,
is the problem with recording during daylight hours.
Uh-huh.
You get a fucking peanut gallery.
Well, I got a question for you. I know, and I'm so proud of how much weight you've lost.
Yeah.
But it's like going to a doctor's office and you got those two chairs together for fat asses. Are you expecting to gain weight back again or something?
Oh, God, Randy. We are so fucking boring on this show.
Uh-huh.
That we're going to bring on a guest.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got a guest in the Southern Hemisphere here.
Right.
Yeah. Who
might it be?
Well, we've got somebody that has never, ever listened to the podcast.
Right.
Supposedly. I'm starting to believe
but
that's a lie.
knows every single detail of the podcast.
Huh.
Because his wife is an avid listener.
Oh, I'll be damned. The hell you say.
And as soon as she listens, calls and tells him every single detail about the podcast.
Right.
So he doesn't have to listen to it because he gets the cliff notes.
Oh, Cliff. Push you to the edge.
I won't wait any longer. I know the suspense is killing you, Randy.
It's got me tense.
The edge of his
Come on
seat.
in.
Yeah,
we got no other than
hello,
T-Rex.
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 We got the one and only.
That chair would be for my fat ass.
We got the only one, the one and only Kyle Johnson, T-Rex Barbecue.
Nice to meet you. Nice seeing you down there in the sunny warm.
Beautiful sunshine state.
What brings you down to Florida Orange Land?
Well, it's spring break in Iowa, which means I was going to be home with my children, and I just couldn't think of a better way to get away without them than to come down here.
There you go.
Plus, there's a contest down here, so
what?
I thought instead.
Wait a second. What?
There was a barbecue down here.
Oh.
And I thought, what a better way to get my teeth kicked in than to go to Florida and do it.
Did that happen?
I don't know if your teeth are going to get kicked in.
Well, so I was busy. I was waxing the boat and stuff. So Kyle came down, borrowed my shit, and then I've got a couple cousins that live down the street.
Them motherfuckers.
And so I let them borrow the Jambo, and they went over and teamed up with Kyle. And
where did they cook at, Darren? Let us know.
Well, they were over in Torrey Island.
Torrey
Island, over in Belle Glade, which, for those that don't know, is kind of in the Everglades.
Okay.
On the south side of Lake Okeechobee.
Okay, fishing capital of the world.
Fishing capital of the world. Airboat capital of the world, I think.
Is it now?
Oh, boy. These guys got more airboats than they got pickups.
And those are quiet running machines, as I know, as I've seen.
Quiet running machines, and
sewing machines.
Funny, my cousins, what I heard yesterday.
Yeah.
Before awards yesterday, we're sitting there because, of course, the awards were at midnight, I think. Fucking, that's about seemed how long it took. But anyway, the organizer called up and said, "Hey, you guys want to go on an airboat ride?"
Get out.
I'm like, fucking, hey, we do.
Yeah.
So it was Kyle and I and Brad from Getting Basted.
Right.
Like, you guys want to go? He goes, He goes, okay, well, the airboat captain, he's taking Colt Ford for an airboat ride here because Colt Ford was the main entertainment, whoever Colt Ford is. We don't
whoever
know.
that is.
Do you know who that is, Emma?
Me?
Anybody? Emma, you know who Colt Ford is?
No? Do you want me to do my job, though?
Yeah.
I bet he owns part of Ford Motor or something.
No, he's some country music guy. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is.
It's like a rap country music.
Is he a rap country guy?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean,
There you go.
Call it country.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
American country rap musician, songwriter, not.
Oh, yeah.
Former
that's good.
professional golfer.
That's good.
Ah,
It's a nice.
wow, that's
fella.
kind of an interesting career move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind
I
of like going
can't.
from
I'm gonna
selling
be a
paint
rap
to
musician.
barbecue.
Oh, no.
Kind of like going from selling paint to barbecue, you know.
So anyway, they're like, hey, and so we were sitting around because we still had an hour and something till awards, and Kyle was sitting on his ass drinking Natty Lights, and I was working my ass off trying to get the site cleaned up.
Time out.
What?
Did they have bottles down there, Kyle?
No.
No.
You can only find those in the great state of Illinois, which
Okay.
is the only reason to go to Illinois.
Oh,
Not going to argue with you there on that one. They just put a hell of a tax on it, so they love out of state. You know, they'll give you anything. They'll just tax the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, and so it kept getting delayed, and finally it was like 15. We're like, fuck it. You know, we'll do it next year. So we didn't get to go on an airboat ride.
Oh, so you didn't go on a boat ride?
well,
No, because we had to go to rewards. I'm not sure
Okay.
why.
Well,
No.
how'd your cousins do?
Well,
Or have you heard?
yeah. See these hands?
Yeah?
How flat they are? It's from sitting on them.
Okay.
No, let's see. I kind of changed up because, you know, it's been 4 contests, so I was free game.
Oh, boy. There we go.
So I did just a couple little tweaks on chicken.
Yeah.
Switched to, I cooked chicken thighs and wings.
Uh-huh.
And cooked chicken thighs and wings. I was sitting there. I was being distracted by Kyle and Brad. We were having morning conversations all morning long as I
Right.
was cooking chicken. I was getting ready to cook chicken. He's shaking his
see
head.
how he
fucking
takes.
knows
He
it.
takes no accountability.
And I said, hey, what time is it? And they're like, you know, it's 10 o'clock. And I'm like, fuck. And I said, what? And I said, well, I was supposed to put my chicken on 15 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
So I go get my chicken and I throw it because I'm cooking on the Jambo. And I put my chicken on. I'm cooking it. And as I'm cooking my chicken, I'm like, it's like 11:20 in the morning and my chicken's at 165. And I'm like,
Oh, my.
fuck. I'm like, well, going to have to move this to the microwave shelf.
Yep, there you go. That's why you got that
Crank
thing.
up the pit. So I had the pit running about 400 degrees. I was up on the microwave shelf and I was gaining, and I'm like, this ain't going to get done. And Brad's like, hey, it'll get done. I'm like, this ain't getting done. I said, so I just started cooking the wings on the can. I had a little can. I started cooking the wings on the can. And when I got done, the wings were absolutely perfect. I should have just cooked the wings. Well, the thighs got done, or they got to 201 degree, which I wanted to get them a little higher than that, but they were cooking so hot. I imagine by the time they got to the judges' tent, they were probably at 208 by the time they got to the judges' tent. Anyway,
230 something.
they probably tasted like melted styrofoam. They were so fucking hot when I put them in the box. But anyway, it was fine. They had no color on them because I was cooking them so fucking hot. But ended up getting 12th in chicken.
Out of how many
What?
cheese?
37, I think.
Okay.
37.
Respectable.
Well, wait a second.
Well, yeah.
What'd you get in?
No, we'll go through that after.
What'd you get in pork?
Well,
36. So there was 30-17.
When you get
Oh.
done telling your version of the contest, I'll tell
Okay.
mine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go through
This will be
version later.
this will be exciting because we'll have 2 versions. It won't just be Darren's shit
So
show.
then I cooked ribs. I hadn't cooked ribs on the Jambo in a long time. I've been cooking
Sure.
canned ribs. And so I'm like, I better go light on the rub. And so I stayed very light on the rub, kind of kept the same recipe except for one little variation. I kind of used this cherry peach soda that we got in our gift bag to wrap them with.
Yeah.
It sounded good. Tasted good.
It tasted good.
Yeah. So, but I went kind of a little too light on the rub. They actually virtually had no rub on them hardly at all.
Little
which then
anemic
led
looking.
to, oh
Little
my God,
anemic
fucking
looking.
horrible. And which led to really no flavor at all on the ribs. They were done right, but so I ended up getting 12th in ribs too, which is probably better than I've been scoring in ribs.
Yeah.
And then pork was fine. I got 9th in pork. 9th. I got a little rushed in pork, and I didn't have the best pork quality to start with. I just kind of, it's kind of like the whole contest. It's like, and then in brisket, me being a dumbass, I had 3 briskets sitting here at the house.
Right.
I had 2 really nice marbled briskets, and I had one that was just, bleh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not cooking them fucking marbled briskets. I'm going to fucking score with this shitty one.
No, why do you do that?
And I got thinking after I got there, I'm like, oh, yeah, that was a practice brisket. I wasn't supposed to cook that. And I'm like, because I'm like seeing all this stuff where we always joke with Gabe and Brad and I how you cook these really marbled briskets and they never score. And I'm like, I'm going to score with this fucking
non-marble
shitty ass brisket. Well,
right.
So I cook this brisket and it cooks up nice. And I cook it, and then I go to put it in my mouth, and it's just kind of dry a little bit and balled up in my mouth a little bit. And I'm like, hey, dumbass, if this brisket would have had a little bit of marbling, it would have probably been a pretty great brisket. So I get like 25th in brisket.
Ouch.
But I win my table.
Wow.
I win my table. I get 3 judges that give me 999s. 2 gave me 999s. 1 gave me a 998.
All right.
And then the other 3 gave me like 877s.
Wow. They must have had a different brisket.
No, I think they were just different judges because that table killed everybody that day.
Really?
Oh.
A matter of fact, just to jump ahead, Tillman's Barbecue.
Right.
They won the contest, and they're a great team. Tillman's great. They had 3 perfect scores in chicken, pork, and brisket. 3 180s. And they didn't get a call in ribs. And so they get ready. They're going down to announcing the scores, and they announce second place, and they're like, hey, with a 703, whatever. And we're getting ready for them to announce that Tillman's got like a 118 or a 718, like the highest score ever in KCBS. And they announced he had a 705.
Wow.
Which means he got a 165 in ribs. Right? Which was just fucking unbelievable. So I'm going afterwards, after the contest, I'm over congratulating him. And they bring over the score sheet, right? I said, look, you were first on your table in ribs. They were first on their table in ribs and got 25th in ribs.
Wow.
With a 165.
Now, let me ask you something, Darren.
Yeah.
You know all the numbers and stuff of how this works. Now, like the barbecue cups, they're having 25 teams, so everybody goes to the same table, gets the same tables.
Right.
Now, with 7 teams?
Yeah, there would have been 6 tables yesterday, I think.
Okay.
But the problem with yesterday was that contest, they were turning away teams because they did not have enough judges.
Okay.
Right? Oh. So they turned away. They had a wait list of 10 more teams they were bringing in. Well, it just so happens on Monday, they got some judges, so they brought in a few more teams. Actually, top caliber teams that we didn't want them to bring in. No, I mean, like Sweet Smoke Q got in, and there was a couple other teams that were on the wait list that couldn't get in because they didn't have enough judges. Well, then they got there, and the fucking judges started canceling.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I've heard
good.
of that
So they
happening.
didn't have judges. And I'm not sure if this bad table was new judges that they just brought off the street or if that was the case or what the fuck it was. But there was, and I didn't go into the detail of to see what the scoring average was of those judges. But I mean, that bad table, I mean, I had 3 good scores off that table and I had 3 fucking horrible scores off that table.
But my question is, would there have been some teams not hit that table?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. With the number of
I
teams that were
imagine
there.
if Tillman didn't have 3 180s, he would have got killed. Right? I mean, Brad from getting basted, he got second in chicken and fourth in brisket, ended up 9th overall because he hit that table in pork and it just murdered him.
But I thought part of the job of the table captains were to kind of watch that kind of shit. But if you fix it after the first team, after chicken, then
you fuck
fucked.
the chicken. You fuck the chicken guy. So I don't think any of that happens. Now I think I go back to Marshalltown back years ago. Marshalltown used to have a turkey category.
Right.
And Mike Lake, and Mike Lake was the rep there. And Mike Lake always told me, he said, I like having that turkey category because he said it's very mellow. It's not going to hurt anybody's taste buds. He says, but I can go in and if somebody's scoring too high or somebody's scoring way too low, he goes, I can go in and chew their ass or kick them out of the tent.
And he would do that.
He would do that. He would do it. That don't happen today because the whole confrontation. Could you imagine him kicking a judge out of a tent today?
It was
They'd fucking call him racist and fucking
and have it all over Facebook that it's a communist organization.
It'd be the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
It would be the end of the world if
back in the day, Mike just said that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's the way it's going to be, and get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah,
right?
If you don't want it
as
done
you got
right,
a fucking 6'8" guy fucking towering over you.
Yeah,
right.
Smoking a cigar. Well, that's too bad. Now on to your associate.
Yeah, my associate. So. Associate, do we need to go get your score sheet, or do you remember it?
So you guys want to hear what really happened at the contest?
Yes, please and thank you.
So I come down here, and this whole trip started last year when we were cooking at Fire on Ice, I think, and I said, why the hell were we doing this? And Sherry and I were standing around a burn barrel on the ice to stay warm, and I said, let's just hop a plane and go to your house in Florida.
Right.
We were joking about it, and then Darren said, hey, come down, spring break. So I did, and it just happened to be a contest. So I did it last year.
I said leave your kids at home, though.
Yeah, leave kids at home.
Sure.
I don't want to bring them. So I came down this year, and they put me next to Darren because I'm using most of his stuff. And I borrow equipment down here. And then Brad's on the other side. Between the two, the fangirling from the crowd was out of control. He didn't forget to put his chicken on because nobody reminded him. He was out there signing autographs and kissing babies with Brad.
Oh.
Because they're both so damn
I see,
popular.
said the blind man.
Everyone wants to just get right up in there and get a picture. And I'm like the fat chick they just keep around so they look pretty,
Right.
And it's unbelievable. And I love it because nobody knows who I am, and I prefer to stay that way. So it's a good thing I'm a shitty to mediocre cook.
Yeah, because everybody that walked by, Brad go, hey, he was on TV. Yeah. Hey, he was on TV. Yeah. Hey, he was on Food. Hey, he was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dive. Yeah. Hey, do you know he was deflecting during turn-ins, right?
Yeah. Well, and Brad
it's always somebody else's fault. Did you notice that, Randy?
Always.
Randy?
It's always. But I did that a couple times. People would be talking to Brad, and I'm like, well, did you know he's a TV star? Yeah, him and Bobby Flay, best friends. Fly all over the world. Which I don't know is true. I was just talking shit. So
how did you do?
Contest. Not great. That table Darren was talking about. Hit it in brisket as well.
Where'd you place the
Let's
brisket?
go through your categories.
Well,
Yeah, let's go through the
chicken.
category.
Let's talk about, because he cooked on one can.
One can.
He did the one can
Oh, really?
challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love a
Good for
one
you.
can challenge.
I admire you
Threw
for
my meat
that.
in. What was that?
What the fuck? Hang on. Why all of
What?
a sudden now all of a sudden my Spotify decided it wanted to pop up
There
in
it
the
is.
middle of.
So my chicken, I cook thighs.
Time
and,
out.
and wings.
Time out. Did you cook on what's that new can you got?
The Ringo?
No. Because
You didn't
we
cook on a
couldn't-
Ringo?
Well, no, we were so.
Because you normally cook on a can, correct?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Right. So he cooks on gateways. So I was going to cook on the Ringos, right? And he was going to borrow a can because we were taking the Tahoe. And then kind of I decided that, I better start learning to cook on this Jambo
Right.
again. Because when I get back to Iowa, I'm going to cook on the Jambo.
Sure.
So I'm like, I'm going to cook on the Jambo. And then I told Sherry, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go rent a truck and pull the Jambo, put the 2 Ringos. That way Kyle's got two cans to cook on.
Right.
And then Kyle's like, no, I'll cook on the Jambo. I've never cooked on the Jambo. And I'm like, no, I want to cook on the Jambo, back and forth. And Sherry's like,
Okay.
you're not renting a fucking $300 truck. Fucking Kyle can cook on whatever the fuck he wants, but you're not renting a truck. Okay, fine. So we didn't rent a truck.
Right.
Well, should have rented a truck because Kyle's flight was fucking 4.5 hours late.
4 hours.
4 hours late.
We didn't get in town till 11.
He didn't get in town till 11 Thursday night, which
Oh,
means,
boy.
But we had to take our kids to the airport.
Right,
which
right.
They were delayed 4 hours, so we got another 4 hours of grandkids excited.
How excited!
Yeah.
How-
it was
What a
super
lovely
exciting.
time.
Change
And
of subject here. Change of subject. I feel you can tell I've been watching too much news.
Oh,
Fox
Jesus
News,
Christ.
thank you.
Do we want you to change the subject?
Yeah, we're changing it. How was the lines in TSA?
Oh, that's a great story. Great story. So, my wife,
It's as bad as they say it is.
I don't watch the news.
This is
very little social media.
This is
you
great.
know.
That was a great cue up, and you didn't even know how to cue that up.
My opinion of social media is it's for trolling people and talking shit. You
Okay.
just post something talking shit, and then you don't look at the comments. Okay.
Okay.
So my wife goes, well, we better get there early because there's TSA's not getting paid. There's TSA workers shortage.
Oh.
Rightfully so.
Where were you flying out of? Des Moines?
Des Moines, yeah.
Okay.
Des Moines. Not a big airport. So
Not a
our
big
flight's
airport.
supposed to leave at 4. Okay. We get there at 1.
Okay.
Thinking
3 hours early to Des Moines.
Okay.
3 hours.
And normally, how early do you get there, Darren? 20 minutes?
Up 30.
Yeah. So we get there.
Even today, I'm still only getting there 35 minutes.
Right.
So it takes us a whopping 15 minutes to get through TSA.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I mean, they didn't.
Yeah, smooth
Yeah,
through, man.
but Randy, have you ever been in the Des Moines airport?
It's not.
I don't think so.
It's literally nothing to do. That's why you don't.
Oh,
have
I
to
can
get there.
imagine. It'd probably be like flying out of Springfield. Nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just-
Not only was I delayed 4 hours, 4 hours extra, I was there 3 hours early. So I spent an equivalent of
Holy
a-
fuck.
That's 7 hours. That's
I
7
spent
hours.
Well, you're holding
A
up
full
8.
day.
I spent the equivalent of a millennial workday in
Right.
the Des Moines airport.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
need
nice
that
one.
kind of slander here, okay?
Nice one.
Hey,
Yeah, that's way more than millennials working a day.
no, that's true.
That's not
Well,
true.
Overtime. Forced overtime.
Oh, okay. OT.
You know.
You
So
guys are
the
assholes.
problem wasn't
7
the
hours.
TSA. It was the flight coming back from Florida.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the plane.
Oh,
I just
okay.
kind of, at one point, I'm like, just let Jesus take the wheel and let's see what happens. Let's get on the
There
plane.
you go.
I got things to do.
They ended up
Yeah.
actually flying another plane from Wisconsin down.
Holy shit.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I've never seen happen. Can't believe they just didn't cancel the flight. And
Well, I think it
I'm
was
like,
spring break,
but
though,
we were praying enough, like, please, baby, please, Jesus, Please do not.
Oh,
Please
I
do
finally
not.
caught this.
Please
I
do
finally
not.
caught what you're. I
Please
finally
do-
caught what you're doing. Saying.
Please do not cancel this
Look
flight.
at this.
I got you now. I got you now, brother.
So,
These
we made it.
grandkids need to get back to their other grandparents.
We made it though. It was great.
Yeah, Haley
Yeah.
got home at like 3 in the morning.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
As we're passing them in
Oh,
the
God.
airport in Punta Gorda, I felt bad for them.
So,
Oh,
did they have
no.
trouble getting out? Is TSA bad down there?
No, walk right.
They didn't have any trouble.
No, there's no.
It's
So,
just
so
the-
the
only
only
troubles are
airports,
the major metropolitan
Yeah.
problems.
That's what
like
I.
but you know
Chicago and
But you know what?
New York.
Those are the ones that are normally long lines anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? If you go into Chicago TSA or Atlanta TSA, they're fucking long anyway.
Yeah,
You go
you're
into
standing there.
Orlando, it's long anyway. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you
Because
want to
everyone
see
flies
some, if you want to see some funny shit, do a
Yeah.
search of videos of San Juan Airport.
Wait. I'm covering my mic because my fucking Instagram and TikTok feed will be nothing. I'll tell you why.
They're
I'll tell you
listening.
why in a little bit. But
But look at San Juan Airport. It's
Oh,
a
been there.
disaster down there anyway.
been there, done that.
Yeah, been there.
But it's a
done that.
fucking completely. It's worse than it's ever been. Lines out. I'm like,
That
and you
one's a
can
shit
imagine
show.
the person that flew back and forth every month. Her comments
Okay,
were,
okay,
"Hey,
let's-
come get me to fucking go down
Okay,
there."
since we're in Florida and sitting on the water, let's reel it back in.
Okay.
Back to the
Okay.
cook. Back to the cook.
Okay, all right.
So, long story short, I hit a bad table in brisket.
Right.
Wait. We started with chicken.
Oh,
Chicken.
sorry.
Start with chicken.
So
but we go down the categories.
Oh, so I don't listen to this podcast.
I guess you will
So
now.
My wife didn't.
You
tell
will
me.
now. You know
It
the
works.
protocol.
T-Rex,
Who's
you're
it?
doing great.
Hey,
Don't
who's
listen to
an
these two
avid
bozos.
listener, mind you. But she's sitting and says she's upset because I got her up early because she's been sleeping till 10. But anyway,
Oh,
Why'd you
I
get her
haven't been
up?
sleeping at all because we shared a room.
you know,
Oh,
go ahead, say it.
no.
Okay.
No.
go ahead.
All right. So chicken, I cooked thighs and wings, and I cooked them on one drum. I thought they turned out great, and they did okay. I think I got 13.
Would have been nice if you would have
14.
sauced them.
Well, there's that.
He
So-
goes to put his chicken in the
There was
box.
sauce on them. I
Why
just
I'm
went-
trying
I
to get my
went
chicken
light.
done. He's boxing his chicken. That's how late I was.
I went
Like,
light
come on.
because
Whatever. Like, he's putting his chicken in his box. I'm like, are you gonna sauce those? He goes, there's sauce on those. I'm like,
there's sauce on them.
no fucking sauce on that
You
chicken.
know,
It was sick.
I don't cook in Florida. This is the second time I've ever cooked in Florida.
There
So
was
I,
still zero sauce on
There
that
was
fucking
sauce on
chicken.
you know,
Hey,
nice,
Darren.
nice sheen of sauce.
Darren, I'm gonna
So-
need you to hold off on the T-Rex slander until he's done, please.
I can only imagine when I'm not here.
Oh,
So,
okay. It's bad.
but I did okay. Like 13th, I think, in chicken.
Okay,
14th.
that's respectable.
Ribs, I got 4th place. So
Oh,
that was great.
congratulations.
And here's the best. So we're driving back last night, and I look up the scores on the website. I'm like, oh, this is neat. I lost the virtual coin flip 3 times. So the top 4 people all had the exact same score. So
Wow.
I lost the coin flip
For first
3 times for first
Oh
place.
shit.
Yeah. So, 4th place, I'll take it. And I thought my ribs were good.
No, you did.
They were garbage.
He pulls his ribs.
They're fucking
He
bush.
pulls his ribs out of the thing. He goes, oh,
Like,
fuck. Well, he goes, these are fucking like mush. I don't even think I can slice them.
I couldn't.
I
one
said,
rack.
and I undercooked mine a little bit. And I said, hey, I got you. We're so close. I'll slide you a fucking rack right across the table here. He goes, no, I'll just figure out how to. I'm just going to let these air out on the table for a
Well,
little
when
bit.
you open the tinfoil, the wrap, and you see a bone sitting on top of the rack of ribs.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So mind you, I'm cooking on one drum. Okay. And that's second time I've ever done that as well. But it's not hard. It's just time management and heat management, which drums run constant or consistent.
Right.
So I got fourth in ribs. My pork, I fucking destroyed my pork. Not in a
What'd you
good way.
do?
Well, so I cook pork steaks down here because
Oh.
Okay.
last year that's all we could find. This year I thought it'd be easier to fly with, and I'm having a hard time finding pork in Iowa. Of all
Okay.
things. Like good quality.
Really?
Right.
Yes.
How interesting.
So I cooked pork steaks, and when I pulled them out of the wrap that I had them in, they were beautiful. I mean, you could squeeze right through them with your fingers. They were perfect.
Right.
So I put them back on to give them a nice little char or whatever you
Right.
will.
Right.
I sauce them, put them in the box, and I'm looking
Right.
at them. I'm like, those are dry as fuck.
Oh.
And they were. They dried out like you wouldn't believe.
Really.
I should have just taken them right out of the wrap, sauced them, put them in the box, and I would have been
Right.
a lot better off.
Yeah.
So I think I got 20 out of 30-some teams. I got 28. I think. So and I knew it. That's one category I was like, yep, I fucked that up.
You get, that one you knew was in the tank.
Yep. Brisket. Man, I thought I had a good brisket. Tender, tasted good.
Man, the smoke ring.
The smoke ring on it was amazing off of a can. I can't believe I thought of that. It's amazing. That's one of the good things between two, legends and
Right.
TV personalities like I
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Right.
You pick up little tips and tricks that you don't tell them that you did. So it was completely my idea and fully me.
Okay.
Did not steal anything from anybody.
Okay.
And I'll post that online on my.
I would.
social
I would
media.
put that. I would
Yeah.
put that. Maybe charge like $49
Yeah.
or something for that tip.
Yep, which is a different story. But brisket, I hit the same not so nice table. I don't like the word table of death. I don't think that's fair to the judges that don't know what they're doing, even though they're fucking
Okay.
stupid.
All right.
But anyway, so I
Isn't
hit
he a
that
nice
table.
man?
Nice man.
I hit that table in brisket and I think I finished just under or over Darren. So it was like 25th or 26th or something.
Okay.
And I ended up finishing 28th overall because of those two categories that just tanked me.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's it's a competition barbecue.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Can't bitch about it. I mean, I'm gonna go online and bitch about it. Probably.
Yeah. Well, you should.
Yeah, that's
No.
the
should.
place to file a grievance is on
Grievance.
social media.
Grievance.
Grievance.
Grievance. Is that French?
It's a grievance.
No, I was always going to file a grievance against somebody.
So, and I was a little distracted as well, cooking on one can with all the paparazzi
Yeah.
Right.
and just hey, can I get a picture?
Oh my God, Brad is a
between the
magnet.
two.
Brad is a magnet when it comes to that shit.
Is that right?
And he plays right into it. He
Oh.
plays right into it. I mean, people like, I'm like, well, I'm just trying to I'm working, whatever. And Brad's like, they're like, you were on a T-Rex, like, he was on TV. Really? What TV show? And Brad's like, well, I was on Barbecue Brawl season 3.
Famous. We're gonna have
Famous
autograph
Amos.
signing sessions next time
Yeah.
these two are together.
Yeah.
Maybe they should
It's
have a
gonna be-
little area
Little
I-
at a
area.
certain time.
Velvet
Put a sign
ropes.
taking autographs at
Yes.
such and such time.
Saturday between
Meet and greets.
11:30 and 1:45 is autograph.
There you go.
sessions.
I know
that's a
we're
good
going to
one.
make up a big sign next year that says when we're cooking by ourselves, we're going to make a big sign saying, no, we're not vending. Yes, we know the Jambo says we're from Des Moines. We know we're from Des Moines. We know you're probably from Des Moines too. We'd like to say hi too after 1:30, right?
I never thought about that.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
it's-
Fucking people just like all in. Hey, what are you cooking? Hey, wait, do you have any brisket left? Are you vending? It's just like,
Is that
bro,
right?
I don't- oh my God.
So do
Because
people? Okay.
you're under a tent. And so the problem is, like, I had set up these Brad and Kyle, they had it. Kyle had a tent and a table. He didn't put up any sides. I put up 2 sides to block the wind because the wind was coming kind of out of the northwest. So I was
Sure.
trying to block the wind because you agree that I hate the wind.
Or just
Did you hear that a little bit out of me?
once or twice
I hate
every 5 minutes.
I hate wind.
Mhm.
I'd
Right.
rather
He hates
it be
it.
pouring down rain than the wind blowing.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Okay. And so this fucking wind, and the wind forecast said it was supposed to be windy on Friday, but then it was supposed to calm down to nothing on Saturday.
Right.
Well, just like forecasters, they got that fucking wrong. And so not only did the wind not die down, the wind shifted. So now the wind shifted. So my tent sides were not doing anything except for making it worse.
It
Right.
was like a tornado. in there
Because
sometimes.
it was coming through and hitting the side.
It
So
was just sitting
That's
there
so
whirling.
funny.
I was trying to
Cyclone
box
in
up.
there.
So I was trying to box up stuff, and you know, I'm one that I like to just like lay paper towels over the side of the box as I'm putting meat in. So, and I know, you know, Ryan from Only Cans, he has these new contraptions that
I was going to ask you about those. I saw
he
those.
has the new contraptions of that he's laser cutting to keep your box clean when you pops it. You know, great idea, and people like that. I don't want them because I don't want to do dishes. I don't want to wipe them down.
Right.
I don't want to carry something else. Right. I
Right.
like to be minimalist. Right.
Right.
So I just use wet. You know, when we make boxes, we put a wet paper towel, 2 wet paper towels inside the box.
Right.
And so when we open up the box, we take those 2 wet paper towels and put them on the 2 sides of the box, and that protects when we're putting food in the box.
Right.
Right.
Well, I take the 2 wet paper towels, and every time I'm boxing, I go to put something in the box, and the paper towel goes flying. So then I'm like, motherfucker. And so then I'm grabbing more paper towels, and it's going flying, motherfucker. And every time, the paper towel would blow just in time for sauce to drip on the side of the fucking box.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was just, and of course, I was late on chicken, which means you're going to be late on ribs, which means you're going to be late on pork,
Yeah.
which means you're going to be late on brisket. And so I was like towards the end of every single turn in, being late. And I was cussing the whole fucking time because
I only imagine.
it was just frustrating because of the fucking wind.
Yeah.
I was fine.
He was fine. He was fine.
I don't see what the
And
issue
Brad
was.
actually, he had the wind blowing. You had the wind blowing right at you. Brad actually had his turn-in table where he had turned, so he had when he was boxing, he was blocking the wind himself.
Ah.
Right. So now
I just blown straight at me.
you
was
had it
wonderful.
blowing straight at you.
Yeah.
Probably explains why you got 28th, but
No, well, my
No.
shitty cooking explains that.
you
Well,
probably had cold
no.
food.
Oh yeah, I had cold food. Everybody had cold food.
My fucking chicken. That's
Well,
probably why
everybody
I got
that
sevens.
turned in normally.
That's probably why I got
It was
sevens on my
atomic.
chicken because they probably burnt their
Everybody
fucking
that cooked
mouth.
their chicken correctly and didn't forget to
Put it on.
and
Yeah.
the whole time I'm so he's trying new things. I'm like, well, I hear that you're sticking to the same recipe in the
Yeah,
same
so
methods
did-
and this
so-
and this.
It's the same recipe. We've decided.
Okay.
No. I made just a couple little tweaks on.
But
I made
so
one
it was
little-
so. Thank
What?
you, Randy. It was supposed to be the same recipe. We agreed that it was going to be the same recipe because I thought it was going to be the same
but-
recipe,
no,
strategy,
no.
whatever. But you can't
No,
be
no,
held
no,
down.
No. Here's the thing. It
Randy's
was
also
not that. It
disappointed.
was, if you're not scoring in a category, but I had to say for 4. I hadn't scored in ribs since the first contest.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me
I-
interject
This was
here.
I
the fifth
think I could go
contest.
back.
Okay.
I think I could go back and listen
You can
to
try.
the first podcast.
Well, let
That
me
you said
interject
it?
here. So you haven't been scoring in ribs. So, and we discussed this. The little gift bags had this cherry peach soda, seltzer water, whatever it was, sparkling water, and you said I'm going to use that in my ribs. I said, well, what if you score? What are you going to have them ship a pallet to you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's never going
Yeah.
to find it again. He'll
Oh,
never
yeah,
find
he
that
will.
stuff again. And
But the only time I scored in ribs.
what do you? No, we
See,
have
now
fans
we
throwing
have
things.
fans that want to be part of the show too.
They can come on.
Anyway,
Could use some more pretty
Should we
faces
bring them
here.
on?
you guys
want
want to
to.
meet your biggest fan? Tara, come here.
Hey, Sherry, you two want to be
Biggest
on for a
fan.
minute?
Biggest fan.
Hey,
In fact, while we do that,
yo, winches.
I just want to show you guys that she was so proud of herself that she wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Got
It's
one
a
here.
good
Marla
shirt.
bought one.
2
It's
shirts
a good
and
shirt.
sticker. No,
I don't.
well,
It's-
it is a good shirt.
I don't think they want to be on the show.
If they
I
weren't
have-
if they weren't so expensive, I was going to buy them for my guys and have them wear them all
Reedy.
on one day. But they're too expensive.
What's expensive? I mean,
They're
just because you're wearing
$28,
the
aren't
same
they?
pair of bibs you bought in '87.
You can can't you spin the wheel and get 20% off or something?
Yeah, God, they have a sale every day on that website.
What do you think?
Oh, I better
And
look at it.
then you get a bunch of fucking junk mail and shit.
You think a guy with his name on a shirt would get a couple free ones?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No.
I don't have
Well-
a damn it Darren shirt.
No.
Well, I don't say damn it, Darren.
So let's have a
Say-
little clarity on a
Darren,
subject.
stop
here.
that.
Let's reel,
Okay.
as you said, you're in Florida. Let's reel her back in. Now, here's how I take the four times and I don't change anything.
Okay.
Is now just listen. I thought it was in each category. If you didn't do good in a category for 4 times in a row, then you got to switch the recipe.
Right. And the only things that I've changed is I tweaked in chicken and ribs, and I haven't done well in chicken and ribs.
There
pork
you
and
go.
brisket were
No.
pork and brisket were the same. I've cooked the same pork and brisket for now 6 times, I think, 5 or 6 times,
And it's paid off.
and I've scored in pork almost every time, and briskets whatever. But chicken and ribs, I think the best that I've scored in chicken was 10th.
Right.
I got once I hit in ribs in Lakeland, right? Was really the only time I've hit in ribs,
Right.
right? So I've only gotten one call in each one of those categories.
For 4
Yeah,
contests.
for 4 fucking contests,
So it's time to change.
right? So it's time to change.
Yeah,
It's time to tweak those 2,
You're right. I agree with you.
right?
Yep.
That's
No
the
sense
rules.
riding a dead
That's why
horse.
you do it. Yeah, you're not riding a fucking dead horse.
Yeah. That's the way I took the conversation.
Well,
So let's
I thought you did do well in chicken, though.
No.
so what did we learn from
gonna
this
find it.
contest?
Well,
What
we
did we
learned that
learn?
we'll go back next year and we'll probably do shitty again, but it doesn't matter. It's a great contest. The scenery,
Yeah, how was the
interesting
scenery?
at best.
the scenery is interesting.
It very much is.
The scenery, as the sun gets warmer,
Oh boy.
the scenery gets better.
Right.
Does it though?
What?
Does it? Because I've decided that I get why Midwest people come down here because you know, as a fat person,
Right.
I feel comfortable down here. I can just take my shirt off. I can cut my shorts real fucking high, like above the pockets, but have the pockets sticking out.
Oh.
Okay, I
oh,
see
boy.
what
And not be
I-
judged. Not be judged.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't judge anybody down there.
No,
Not
absolutely
over there
not.
anyway.
No, not over there. So I mean, I get it now.
Or-
I'm looking for shacks to buy here. Not really, but you know,
Yeah.
it's interesting as the
I
temperature
agree.
goes up, the clothes come off, and not
Yeah.
in a good
I-
way that you would think.
No, I
In
do
that
agree
part
with
of
that.
Florida,
And
I can
I-
imagine over there in the Everglades and a lot of hooligans and
Oh, I tell you, we have to at that contest. We have to stay. The hotel. We have to stay 35 minutes away
really.
because would you refer to it as Ethiopia?
what's that?
Would you refer to it?
Oh, it's like a third world country. It's pretty much Ethiopia over there.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
it is crazy. There is not a pickup truck that doesn't have the back window smashed out of it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It is just not. And you go out to, we cook on this island, right? So you go
Right.
across this bridge, and it's this. They have this nice campground that has these canals that people can then bring their camper, and then they put their boats or their airboats because it's a huge fishing, right?
Right.
Everything about there is fishing on Lake Okeechobee,
Right.
and And the people that put on this contest are just amazing. They're the most friendly people. Go out. Everybody in this community is just out of this world friendly. And then you just go into town, and it's the biggest shithole in the world. They don't even have a hotel that even the organizers say, don't stay here.
Yeah.
Don't stay
Drive a
here.
half an hour.
Yeah, they won't let us stay in their own town.
Huh.
Well,
It's so bad.
one organizer coined it perfectly. It's a farming community where they have sugarcane and produce and things
produce.
like that.
That's it.
But 50% of the population owns the ground and farms it, and the other 50% is their workers.
Right.
But now I think it's more 75-25. But
right.
I mean, last year when we went to the grocery store, there was chickens running around in the parking
I was gonna
lot.
say, yeah, we talked about it.
It was like we were in Puerto Rico, Randy.
We
was
talked
amazing.
about that.
Yeah,
I loved it.
it was like we at the grocery store. It was like we were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I'll be damned.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we stay in Clewiston, which we stayed at the Roland Martin Fishing Resort.
Oh,
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice little tiki bar.
Do you guys partake?
Yeah, we went there for
You
supper.
want to say hi, Cher? You want to be on the podcast?
It's Tara.
You just want to sit there and listen?
Come here, Tara.
See our fans. Our
Come and say
fans.
hi.
Our fans want to be here.
They want to meet the biggest one's right there.
She is.
Anyway,
She just wants to hear her voice.
the resort was very nice. Tiki bar. Went there for supper.
all right.
Only hotel I've ever seen in modern day history that doesn't have the 3 pumps of shampoo and body wash. They had little 2 bars of soap.
Oh, yeah.
boy. Still on that.
Yeah, I'm still not sure. After Kyle showered, I'm not sure where his bar went.
Okay.
Takes a lot of soap.
Okay.
Takes
Yeah.
a lot of soap. Anyway, the room itself, clean, quiet, slept like a rock.
Love
I mean,
that.
I got
bet you
great
did.
sleep.
Darren, you got a nap in the schedule for today?
No, let me just. And I told him, I said, "Oh, no big problem. I can sleep through anything." And last year, I slept through this. Evidently, he's getting worse, or his rhythm is off, or something. Because let me just tell you, I haven't had an energy drink in probably ever. I'm just not. I'm an anti-energy drink guy. Right. Now, I'm not against a cup of coffee or a Mountain Dew or a Diet Mountain Dew or something like that, but I don't drink energy drinks.
Right. Never have.
Last night when we left the contest, it took an energy drink and a Diet Mountain Dew to get me home.
Oh boy.
I think it was your stress levels.
I think
from
my.
not
I
putting
think
your
my.
chicken on that drink.
So I got this. We got this sleep. We got this sleep number bed. We got this
Oh,
sleep number bed. I think if I would have been my sleep number the night before, probably would have been a negative.
That's what I was
I
wondering.
woke up
if it'd
early
be a
this
negative.
morning. I looked at my sleep number. It was 93 or something.
Oh shit.
So
Let's just say, if a guy would have been walking by with some earplugs at like midnight for $200 a set, he would have been. I would have given him a $100 tip.
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't hear a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's-
couldn't. You
hear a
couldn't.
fucking thing.
Nobody could hear. Even the people next door couldn't hear anything either.
That's the life
Let's
I
just
live.
say
T-Rex.
we're going to shame this fucker into a CPAP because he
There you
doesn't
go.
know how it will change his life. Randy.
It's life
You
changing.
want to give him? You want to give him the fucking?
Well, I've had the test, and they told me my numbers, and they're like, "Yep, you need one."
Do you know what your number is? What you
I
do you
don't
know
know.
what your prescription is?
I don't know.
So they told you
I-
you needed one and you didn't do it?
Yeah,
Well,
no.
now
Yeah,
here
yeah.
in true barbecue fashion, in barbecue logic, I don't want to fucking buy one. Those things are expensive.
Yeah.
Even though it's going to fucking shave 20 years off your life if
Yeah,
you don't.
exactly.
So's cooking barbecue. So barbecue shortens your life every contest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as long as you keep drinking 15 fucking natty lights.
That's what keeps me going.
That's water. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
sex in the
hey.
canoe beer. That's
Come
fucking
on
air
now.
water.
I
That's
like that.
that's a
I've never
craft
heard that
beer.
sex in the canoe.
No,
That is
it's
classic.
not.
That's Sherry's sex in the canoe beer.
Natural light is for refined taste.
There you
Okay.
go.
Isn't our lighting
Classy.
good today? Everybody should
Yeah,
be
it
watching
is.
this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We turned around.
That's my Randy. Did you get a haircut?
No, I'm just that way naturally.
Oh,
He's
you're
natural.
looking good.
Thank you. Trying to.
So after we're done talking about the contest, what do you guys talk about? World Affairs?
Well,
or what Randy does during the day, or what?
yeah,
Emma
it kind of
does?
varies. It kind of varies. Normally on BBQ Competition episodes, though, Darren takes up so much time that we just kind of go into the farm report.
No, I need to do what I did for the week.
Okay. But sometimes
What'd you
Randy
do
has
for the week,
interesting
Randy?
stuff.
Or is that your? Do you ask that question? I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hand.
Well,
I don't either.
that's fine.
Can you hear me? Do I need to be closer?
Yeah.
No, you're fine. Well,
Randy,
we had
Randy, here, this will we cue him up. I think you
Okay.
wanted queued up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, how was your week?
Well, it was pretty good and then pretty bad.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
We had some nice. I just want to. There's a term I'd like to use, but I know Emma will cut it out if I use it.
I have
about
not cut
some-
anything out of this podcast in
Use it.
months.
Use it.
No, I'm not going to use it.
No,
Use
use
it, Randy.
Dude,
I want to see how bad it
Come
is.
on, Randall.
I better not.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should.
Now
Well-
I feel like I will cut it out if you say it.
No, you
Well,
do it. Come on. She
you
ain't
know,
gonna cut it out.
I'm always talking about how good the food truck business is, and we'll go out and we'll sell $5,000 and sell all this. Well, I want people to realize it's not all pussy and watermelon out there.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
That should be the next shirt.
I didn't know we could talk candidly. I mean, I got lots
Yeah.
of stuff like that.
Yeah, that should be the next shirt. It's not all
No.
pussy and watermelon.
So anyway,
No.
You don't like cats and watermelon?
we
I
had
don't know.
we went out on a food truck to a new location, and I
Okay.
thought it was going to be a pretty decent location because of its proximity to other corporate offices and stuff like that. The main people that hosted us, they called me the day before and tell me, hey, we may not have a lot of people out because it's a big accounting firm. And one of their customers was bringing breakfast in for them. So I'm like, ooh. And then they said they were having a company outing that night. So, they're in the heat of income tax season and stuff. So we went, and we didn't have a very good day. We
Why
only
would
sold
they-
for
Define. Okay,
300?
$316.
Oh my God.
Did you cover payroll?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, covered payroll, and we'll recoup some of our food costs, But it was it. I think it's good to have one of those every now and then to kind of knock your ass back to reality of what you need to do and how you got where you're at and why you need to do that on every location,
Yeah.
And so that wasn't good, but we had another couple good days and some nice caterings and big event yesterday. We cater the varsity club, which is kind of a group that makes a donation to IC athletics, or at IC they get in this varsity club and it's free
That's
food.
Illinois College. For you
Illinois
non-members.
College. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Illinois College. here in
Big Illinois
Jacksonville.
College fans here.
And they had their first home women's flag football game yesterday.
Okay.
And we had
was
the
that?
Huh?
How
It was
was
pretty
that?
good. It was pretty good. It's a different than what regular football is. I didn't know how it worked, but the only thing I can say that's regular football and flag football has in common is they throw a football.
Yeah.
That wouldn't you say, Emma? That's about the only thing in common with it because there's no blocking. I mean, matter of fact, if you block somebody, you get a penalty flag
I
thrown
know
on
that.
you. And but the nice thing of it is Illinois College won.
Nice.
Illinois, and I had an experience that I've never ever had in my whole life.
You don't.
Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday afternoon. I had a dirty soda.
We've talked about dirty sodas. What did you have?
I had a campfire.
Okay, well, T-Rex doesn't listen to our podcast. Kyle, so a dirty soda is...
It's a fucking dirty soda.
It's soda. So, like,
Slutty
it's a
Pepsi.
thing...
It's all the rage with the Mormons.
I was going to say, it's a thing the Mormons really get into. It's like
really
how they...
a loose
It's
Pepsi.
how they
I'll make you one for breakfast.
Well,
it's how they have their coffee. So it's like they take soda and put like creamer and flavoring in it.
They take like a Dr. Pepper and add cream to it and fucking sugar syrup on top of it.
That sounds fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
It is disgusting,
Well,
I'm sure.
No.
It is. It's
How
pretty.
was it,
Well,
Ray?
I was so goddamn thirsty after standing out in the sun and with an easy up. It saved me a stop on the way home to get something to drink. And
Okay,
but
so
And
you had a campfire?
What was the campfire?
Yeah.
I have no idea. They told me
Oh,
they riddled
jeez.
off some kind of shit.
Really?
And
Here. Okay,
I thought
hang on.
there was probably a general
I'll do
recipe
it.
for a campfire.
I'll do Emma's job.
No, I'm doing
But
it
it was
right
pretty
now.
good. It was pretty good.
It was good. Would you drink it again, Randy?
Yeah, I would.
So that if it's a Mormon,
Okay.
Mormons are onto something, I tell you.
Okay,
Well,
so
I think
usually
they are because. Okay.
it's root beer.
Yeah, it was.
Usually.
They had Dr. Pepper. Dr.
Okay,
Pepper.
so it says or cola. So Dr. Pepper, coconut
Toasted.
cream,
Gross.
toasted marshmallow syrup, and ice.
See, mine says a cola or root beer with toasted marshmallow syrup, vanilla syrup, and a splash of heavy cream.
Well, this one says if you use Dr. Pepper. Oh,
That was
use
what I
Dr. Pepper, coconut cream, and lime, or root beer with vanilla and.
What's
Oh,
lime
these
got
are
to do
just.
with a goddamn campfire?
I think that's just like a popular. I'm
for
reading
me.
it as that might just be a popular dirty soda. So
If you want
classic.
a more smoky flavor,
Yes, I
use
would,
kitchen
Kyle.
torch.
Would you?
I would, Kyle. I would order another one. It was pretty sickening sweet, though. I mean, it's real sicky sweet.
So it's Dr.
But I
Pepper
needed it that time of day.
toasted marshmallow syrup, half and half or coconut cream, optional tablespoon of caramel sauce or syrup, and a. Oh my god!
They just
That's
put
just
2
a lot
shots
of
of some
sugar.
kind of stuff in it, and that's all I saw. So 2
And, like,
shots
and
from
you
them
can get-
fancy bottles.
Yeah,
Well,
these hyphenate these like amplified drinks are all the rage right now because we actually have a vendor at the Painted Tree who sells dirty sodas and dirty energy drinks. Like they give you a bag of all of the mix-ins and they tell you how to make them. And there's like candy and all this syrup flavoring and the cream and I'm like, this is.
They give
I've
you a
had one.
bag?
They give me so like they'll have a little plastic bag full of the stuff with a cup in it.
And when
And
they
then you
charge
can,
you,
like, mix-
$9.50?
No, $7.25.
Oh, it's $7.25.
Oh,
that's
what
a
a
lot.
fucking
So,
bargain.
I have a question though.
Okay.
You know, and since we can speak candidly on this podcast, Randy.
Yes.
How gay did you feel ordering that exactly?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. But
I was
not
curious.
gay
Let's put
enough
it that.
to-
I was curious.
Fine.
I was
not
just
gay
curious.
enough to never drink one again. You would get another one. So
Yeah.
okay, I
To-
get it.
Calm my curiosity.
Yeah, well, you know, never hurts to try new things.
There you go.
Kyle fits in. Oh.
And
Oh, no.
the Illini
Is there
won
okay,
last
Emma?
night in
Is that-
basketball.
Yeah.
You said
No,
you
it's.
said we could say anything.
Illinois won in
I-
basketball. Last
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
Illinois won the basketball. They're
You
in the
can't
Sweet
say anything.
16.
Iowa State's playing today, but you know our stud AP All-American guy twisted his ankle after 1 minute in the coming down after a layup in the first game, but our reserves really stepped it up. So we'll see. We got Kentucky today. So
You want
That's
to know
what
what
happened
I
to
would.
VCU. Their one of their star players, star freshman. I actually sound like I know exactly what I'm talking about. I have not
You do.
watched an Illinois game. Well, I did when we were in Carbondale with a guy because he's a big Illini fan. But you know, we watched it last night and I got bored and went to bed. But he twisted his ankle first thing out of the gate.
I went to my first Well, I shouldn't say my first, but my first hockey game that I was there with the intentions to watch hockey yesterday, and I think I have a new favorite sport. I think I'm over March Madness already because my bracket's screwed, so I'm going to start watching hockey.
Everybody's bracket's screwed.
There's
That's
only
why
supposedly
it's going out.
3 or 4 in the U.S., but somebody asked, how do they know that?
Yeah.
Because it's computers.
Yeah, it's all
They have
computers
AI.
for them. Yeah, you have to like digitally upload them now.
Hey, Randy, back to a little business. So I'm talking to Brad yesterday, right? And so Brad and I, when we're together, we're like business back and forth because we own
Right.
a lot of the same restaurants, right? And so we're talking about just online ordering and frustrations and whatever. He goes, just have AI do it. I said, what? He goes, yeah. He gave me this. He goes, yeah, just have AI. He says, here, go subscribe to this AI. And he said, you can have a customer send actually an email with what they want. And you can have AI read that email and then give AI credentials to Total Party Planner. And AI can then read what it wants. It's smart enough to know, and it can enter the order with your credentials into Total Party Planner. They don't have to give you an interface. It's smart enough to do it. And I said, do you mean I can just put a form out for customers to enter their stuff on the internet? And he goes, yeah, if you had a form, you could direct link it and just tell AI, hey, this form is equal to this cell or whatever. He said, fucking boom, done.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. He goes, yeah. He just pays $100 a month for an AI
Interface.
runs it on a mini Mac Pro because he goes, I want it running by itself. And he goes, I can.
Okay.
He goes, I got a piece of software that I can talk to it if I want to, or I can type into it if I want to. And he goes, it just fucking does it. So he said they're in the process of automating all their accounting AI. He said
Really?
they just did all their food costing. All his restaurant partners had written down their breakfast costing, all their breakfast costing, and they had all their notes about all their yields and stuff written down on a piece of paper. He goes, send me pictures of it. Sent pictures of it and then uploaded pictures of their food invoices and put it together and said, hey, food cost every one of these things. And it food costed every one of them. He said, did it in 2 hours.
So is there a special program for that, or?
Yeah, well, it's not a program. He said, you just teach it. He said, you just teach it. He was using Claude AI.
Oh,
Claude or
Through-
Yeah.
through Claude.
Claude.
CLAUDE. It's through Anthropic.
Mm-hmm.
But he
.com
runs
or .ai?
.com.
.com.
He said it's just Claude AI. He said it's part of
it's
Anthropic, I think.
Yeah, that's one that you have to really tell. That's interesting because that's one that you have to like really tell what to do. Like you have to.
He said this is replacing. He said this is replacing programmers writing left. He said it used to be when because he used to develop software. He said when they used to develop software, they'd come up with. He goes, if you've got an idea, they used to give it to software guys overseas, and they would right. He says now when they have the idea, he just gives it to AI. AI does the work. He says you just got to talk to it. Just tell it what to do.
Speaking of AI, Emma, why don't you share my friend's picture that I did on AI?
Oh, I think that's a great one.
I shouldn't have seen that while I was under the influence.
No.
So funny. I loved it. Kyle's going to love it too.
Yeah.
I was with some of my coworkers, and we had just gone on this whole thing about how school districts should not use AI to post their own graphics and things. And then I said, look at this bullshit my podcast friend just sent me.
Well,
yeah. Well, is
But
that AI? Is that real life?
that's just a barbecue party fun with lively company.
Yeah.
Well, what it amounted is...
But then he also took the time to upload which AI graphic he wanted himself to be, because that's his podcast headshot. that I made.
Because
And so
it's a
he
great one.
uploaded, right, so he uploaded that and was like, but use this version of me and make it with my friends.
Well, what the whole story was, the conversation was changing the time of the podcast, recording the podcast. And Emma said she was going to have some friends over and she didn't want to maybe do it so early. And Darren was like, well, I got to get it done by this time because I've got friends over. And I posted back, I said, I have no friends.
Well, it looks like you do.
And
Yeah,
then I
think
said,
so.
well,
Yeah.
I found some.
Is that now, Randy? My only question was did you take like a family reunion photo and just crop it into AI? Like those are your cousins?
Oh,
No, they're my hoes.
Oh,
okay.
well, I didn't.
They're my
okay.
hoes.
Yeah, well, I get it. Oh, that's funny.
I hate it here.
So the magic of AI, I'm becoming a true believer.
True believer. Oh
gonna
yeah,
take over the
yeah.
world.
It's scary. He said Brad was talking about the U.S. government, how if you read up on Claude AI and Anthropic, they were telling the government that they couldn't use it in place of people when it was time to push buttons about missiles, about making decisions about when to push the button.
Really?
AI wasn't making that decision
Wow.
instead of people.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I will say that Randy blamed me for this AI monster, and I just won't take credit for that.
Okay.
I just want everyone to know that, because I'm
But
not.
I use AI. I use AI a lot on other stuff.
And I will say, because this conversation went, you created this AI monster, and I said, I don't condone sexualizing women. Please put some clothes on them. And he goes,
clothes.
Yeah, clothes
And
on.
he goes, I wanted it to do porn stars, and it would not do it.
It wouldn't
unless
do it.
I figured out how to.
I tried to get it to do porn stars, and it told me it wouldn't. And then one of my guys was talking about he was going to hook up with some girls, and I said, "What are you going to do? Get a little bang bang?" And I tried to get it to do a video,
No.
a character of that, and it wouldn't take that.
Yeah, because it's not going to do that. It's not. It doesn't.
I bet you there's some AI out there that will.
Oh yeah.
Claude won't. Claude's professional. Google Gemini, maybe.
Okay, let me write that down.
See, I feel like it is your fault, Emma, because you keep feeding them.
Yeah.
No, I don't actually think
You know?
Google Gemini would do it. If anyone would do it, it would be ChatGPT. But
So Randy, speaking
No,
of
Chat
professional-
GPT won't do it.
yeah,
speaking
because
of
they're
professional,
smart.
Randy, do you
Yeah,
have a farm
kind of like
report
ourselves.
today or no?
Huh? Yeah.
Or ChatGPT.
And you know who our farm report's brought to us by, Darren? First National Bank of Arnsville, where we're swatting for your business. Always.
No. Hey, Randy, rewind. That's not the farm report voice.
Today's farm report is brought to us by First National Bank of Arnsville, where we're always swatting for your business. On the today's
Every
farm
episode.
report, energy and export focus. Well, first of all, the week in agricultural markets volatility was the demanding theme as a geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and shifting technical signals drove sharp swings in both grain and livestock futures. While wheat managed to find some footing, soybeans faced they beat the fuck out of soybeans this week from a technical break and lingering questions about Chinese demand. Soybeans futures saw a sell-off to start the week, with May contracts tumbling as much as 70 cents in a single session. They were down to the limit. Technical breaks and uncertainty over China's buying intentions weighed heavily. Corn found intermittent support from strong ethanol demands. With all the energy things, corn's getting some support from the whole fuel deal. Cattle markets remain firm, supported by tight supply and robust wholesale box beef prices. Slaughter volumes has trended lower compared to last year, keeping cash prices steady. So cattle are going to stay up there. And then lean hog futures found support from firm cash trade and steady domestic demand. So And then fertilizer energy prices are going up even more and more. Had a nice conversation with a couple neighbors that stopped by and wanted to drink beer, but I was busy trimming points and couldn't. But there's some crazy shit going on out there. Some of the rules are getting changed as far as buying what you've bought, and you can get a price on fertilizer now, urea, and they'll only guarantee it for 10 days. You have to take delivery on it in 10 days. You got to have some sort of storage for it. Huh. And they bought
What do people use urea for?
Fertilizer.
Oh, well, this is
sorry.
an informational podcast,
Yeah. So urea
that.
is kind of some of the basis for nitrogen and dry fertilizer mainly. And he was saying that they booked some road fuel for their semis. I forget, 2,600 gallon, something like that. And they had to pay. They bought it Friday. They bought it for $4.67 a gallon. And they said I've paid $5 for diesel fuel this week, and but they said now in town yesterday when they went in to get their beer at Casey's, which we can't badmouth Casey's, it was at $5.36 already. So that's a wrap up on the Farm Report for today. We'd like to thank everybody for listening in, and again, our sponsor, First National Bank of Lawrenceville. Swatting for your business.
Can I just say something? Now, I used to travel throughout the Midwest for work.
Right.
And
you worked with Casey's, didn't you?
You worked with Casey's.
I did. So
I forgot about that.
But I'm just going to say, and I've been into a lot of shady, we'll call them clubs, with announcers and people like that were in Randy's AI picture. Right. Randy, I think you missed your calling as a strip club announcer 100%. In Illinois. Do you,
I agree.
Because I feel like if we're in a strip club in your neck of the woods, that there would be a farm report in between dancers.
All right, gentlemen, coming out on stage number 3 for your dancing pleasure, Morticia Felicia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, she doesn't make that money by it. Keep your hands in your pockets and pull those dollar bills out and keep them out on the stage. That's what keeps the girls happy and keeps her out there for as long as possible.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
strike up the song.
Okay.
I feel like there's one called Morticia, another one called Sweet Corn Kathy. We can go on.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way,
we don't need
are down 70 cents.
So, Emma, what is your stripper name?
No. You.
Well, isn't it your pet's first name in the street you grew up on?
Mine would be...
so what would that be? So you're Twyla
Vine. Twyla Vine.
Oh, that is sexy. That is sexy. That is coming out on stage number 3 is Twyla Vine for your dancing entertainment pleasure.
I hate this. Why did I shouldn't have played into that.
You did.
I do this
and they
every
can also
time.
be swatting for your business.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we think First National Lawrence Bank or First National Bank of Arnsville would be a sponsor at a strip club?
I could just
no, not that bunch of Lutherans. No way.
Her head after that one.
I know she's gonna be. This is what it's gonna look like. She's gonna be sitting at her desk tomorrow morning, hands in her head like this, and just be like, "Oh, why did she say that?"
Twyla Vine.
Twyla
That might be
Vine.
a T-shirt.
No.
And
No.
next on stage, Twyla Vine.
Okay, we're done with that.
With a pole.
No.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
I don't.
Give me the login
No.
to that son of a bitch.
No. That's reasons you don't have it. But anyway, do we have anything else?
I think that's it.
You know how we end this?
I don't.
Okay, well, you just pay attention.
Okay. I'm focused.
Okay, if you haven't already, follow us on social media at Cue the Mic Pod. Find us on YouTube at Cue the Mic Podcast. Like, follow, subscribe, buy our merch at cuethemic.com. You can check it out. Yeah. You know, that's all I got, Randy. You know the drill.
Boom,
Take it
boom,
away.
boom, 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 boom.
You say boom.
You go,
Say boom.
You go, boom.
Boom.
Boom. Out of here.
No, you got to do it with
Boom
your
goes
hand.
down.
You got to do
Oh.
it with your hand. Boom.
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 All right.
Well, I have small
We'll
hands. Can you see them?
yeah.
Small fingers. T-Rex.
Wow.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
By the pool.
Adios.